Hello YouTube friends and neighbors. I visited the NHK World booth while I was at the 2017 New York Comic Con. Oh, this booth was really cool. It was all about promoting Domo Kun. If you don't know who Domo is, he's a mascot. NHK is kind of like the PBS of Japan, and so Domo is kind of like the big bird. So he's a really cool mascot. Got to get my picture taken with him, so I made a video instead so I could dance with Domo. And so what they were promoting was they had made this really awesome 50-second clip, stop motion animation with a whole bunch of the Domo figures. And these are some of the puppets from the animation. And the thing is, they did it in 8K resolution. So they had this 8K television set up. It was a really big screen, and it was absolutely stunning. It was amazing. Every single little figure on the screen was crystal clear, and they were small, and you could see all this detail. So it was amazing to me. I would love to have a TV like that. The 8K video was beautiful, but so it was fun. They had all the puppets from the animation set up so that you could see what they look like, and they were really cute. I mean, I love Domo. I collect him. I have a bunch of Domo plushies and figures. Anytime I can find a Domo figure for cheap, I'll pick it up. I also have the Funko Pops. They did a series of 5 or 6 Domo Funko Pops where he's dressed as different DC superheroes, so those are really cool. But it was fun to see all the stop motion animation figures set up in the booth. I just thought they were really cute, and they looked really cool to see in person and really detailed. So what was really cool is when you watched them on the 8K screen being animated, it looked almost like you were looking at the actual puppets, because the detail was so crystal clear. And I think the whole scene is like a wedding. So this is the bride and the groom getting married with the Domo audience. So these puppets were really cool. Okay, and then this is another case they had full of puppets. Look at the grass. The grass is just like a textured fabric or something, but it looks like grass. And the big woolly mammoth, he was so cool. And when you watch him animated, he looks really cool. And then there's like a little Domo baby on top of him. He's cute. I really like them. I mean, these puppets are amazing. It'd be awesome to actually own them in my collection. And then that Domo is holding like a little berry or something. I'm not sure. The models were really cool, and it was really fun to see them on display. And there were actual models that were used for the animation. And then, okay, I mean, would you guys want to own a woolly mammoth? I would. He's such a cool puppet, and you can animate him, so I'm sure his nose moves and his legs move. And then they also had a DJ Domo booth, which sadly he wasn't there for the booth. I don't know if it's the same puppet that you take your pictures with, but the booth looked kind of cool. And then they had 2 videos playing. The first video was this one, which was like a behind the scenes video. So I tried to capture a couple of minutes of it. They were just showing the different people that worked on the project. And I was talking to the guy, and he said they spent like 8 months to animate just the 50 seconds. I guess it was really complicated seeing it. It looked like it had 50 or 60 puppets, and it really looked amazing. I mean, look how awesome the set looks, just with them sitting there trying to animate each little teeny figure. I don't know what they got, second a day maybe, but it's really cool. I wonder if they'll have the full audio on their web, or the full video on their website. That would be pretty cool, because it was fun just watching. I mean, the video I stared at it for a couple minutes. The actual video itself is amazing. And then just to see the guys sitting there working on it, trying to animate it, and just, it takes such patience. I mean, I'm a huge fan of stop motion. It's one of my favorite animation type, but it's just amazing to think of the patience you need to sit there animating just little teeny increments for hours on end. But in the end, you have such a beautiful work of art, and just the puppets look amazing. And then they had, and then this was the other side of the booth behind the DJ Domo. They just had a little clip of the animation. But the thing is, this was just like a regular, maybe this is a 4K TV or just a regular 1080p TV. So this one just looked like a regular TV, but it was nothing compared to the actual 8K television. The 8K television is just amazing. And obviously you're watching my video, which is only going to be 1080p, so you're not going to see the details of it. Maybe you'll be able to tell a little bit, but not really. You have to be there in person to actually see it. So this was the 8K monitor, and every single little puppet, every little single detail was crystal clear and crisp. It was almost like it was right there in front of your face. It's amazing. I can't wait till TVs with this resolution become affordable so that you can just have them at home, because the picture quality was amazing. And it was looping. It's a 50-second loop, so things will repeat. Like if you look on the top left corner, there's a little guy that goes up a ladder. He comes out with an egg, and he comes and he drops the egg, and the egg falls down, and then he chases after it. Oops, and then he drops, he chases it, and then he falls down and gets the egg, and then he goes back up into the tunnel. So everything is looping back and forth, but the details and everything about it looked really amazing. And then on the back wall, they had a few more of the Domo, just pictures, stills, but like really big ones. Each of these pictures maybe are a foot or two tall in this giant background image. But it was cool. I love the booth. The booth was so much fun. And I mean, if you're not a fan of Domo, maybe you wouldn't even enjoy it, but I'm a fan of Domo, so I really, really enjoyed it. And I wish I had one there with my son, because on day 2 when I went with him, we were tired and we missed out on seeing that booth. I think he would have enjoyed it. So it was really cool is after you waited in line to get your picture taken with Domo, they gave you an actual pin to take home with you. So that was pretty cool. And then towards the end of the booth, they had like a photo op kind of thing. So they had on the walls these really cool Domo pictures, like superhero Domos. I thought the Domo cosplays were really cool. And those are kind of like the Funko Pops, but the Funko Pops are dressed as DC characters. And then at the end, you just take your picture with the fun Domo props and all that, and they email it to you. So I had a fun time. Thanks for watching. Bye!